Good evening. You're watching Constitutional News Network, where the ink is fresh, the wigs are powdered, and the debates are hotter than a Philadelphia summer. Tonight's top story, the brand new Constitution. What is it? Why was it written? And why are some founding fathers writing essays faster than colonies can read them?
That's right, Margaret. After the Articles of Confederation left our young nation weak and divided, no power to tax, no unity, no respect abroad, delegates from 12 states met in Philadelphia in 1787 to craft something stronger. And after months of locked-door debates, compromises, and arguments that could fill a library, they emerged with the U.S. Constitution.
And now to our field reporter, Carol Ann, on the ground in Philadelphia. The year is 1787.
I'm here outside Independence Hall where the air is thick with the smell of horse stables and compromise. Inside, delegates are shaping the framework for America's future. Let's hear from a few key figures. Mr. Madison, you're being called the father of the Constitution. Why did you believe this plan was so necessary?
The Articles of Confederation were well-intentioned but powerless. Congress couldn't tax. States quarreled constantly. And rebellions like Shays' rebellions proved how fragile we were. The Constitution provides balance, separation of powers, checks and balances, and a stronger central government to hold us together.
So, in short, fewer rebellions but more stability?
Exactly. Order out of chaos.
There you have it, folks. We interrupt with breaking news. It's September 17th, 1787, and the delegates are lining up to sign the Constitution. George Washington is presiding calmly at the head of the room, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, I think you just did see him smile. If that's rare, then a tax under the Articles of Confederation. Mr. Hancock, is this really necessary?
Age, I'm just glad I lived long enough to sign this thing.
Who even are we the people?
Sign it already. I got essays to write.
Is this even gonna work?
Hurry up.
Mr. Hamilton, you've been one of the loudest voices for ratification. What's your case?
My case? Simple. Unity. A strong federal government. We cannot survive as 13 bickering republics. The Constitution gives us strength abroad and stability at home. That is why I wrote the Federalist Papers. Essays to persuade the people, a few or 51 of them.
51 essays? Wouldn't you say that's excessive?
I call it dedication. History would think me, probably.
Mr. Jefferson, you were at the convention, but you weighed in from Paris? Thoughts?
The Constitution is admirable, but it lacks a Bill of Rights. Government must not only govern, it must guarantee liberty. It must guarantee freedom of speech, freedom of religion, protections for the people. Without it, I fear that the document might empower the government more than it protects the citizens.
So, in a sense, you sent back, how do you say, editorial notes?
Consider me the overseas editor of Liberty.
Oui, oui. The ratification debate has divided the nation. Federalists argue that the Constitution is essential, whereas anti-federalists believe it gives too much power to the government. Let's hear from Patrick Henry first, then Hamilton.
This Constitution smells like a monarchy. Did we fight a revolution just to give it to a distant central authority? I say no. I think that liberty should be preserved in the states.
With respect, sir, liberty without structure is anarchy. The Constitution ensures no single branch dominates. It is government restrained by design.
Strong words on both sides. Now the nation must decide. I'm Carol Ann with the Constitution News Network, reporting from Philadelphia where the Bill of Rights has just been ratified, adding 10 vital amendments to the Constitution. The year is 1791, and here with me are James Madison and Thomas Jefferson. Mr. Madison, why are these amendments so important?
Well, they protect the people's freedoms, like speech, religion, press, speedy trial, bear arms, trial by jury, from government overreach. Without them, the Constitution would be power without promise.
And Mr. Jefferson, your thoughts?
Now the Constitution has both strength and soul. These rights remind every leader that liberty belongs to the people.
A government balanced by law. and liberty protected by words. I'm Carol Ann, reporting from a freer America.
So it began as a meeting to revise the Articles, has produced a document that will define the nation. One constitution, many debates, and a government designed to last.
And if history tells us anything, those debates are not ending anytime soon. But at least now there's a constitution to argue over. Good night, America.
I'm here outside Independence Hall where the air is thick with the smell of horse stables and compromise. Inside, the delegates are shaping.
2, 1.
At my old age.
Trying to reconnect. Oh, there's something biting me.
Yeah, there it is right here.
We're gonna ignore that. My headphones are in my pocket.
The phone is historically accurate.
Yeah, it's not.
Breaking news. In 1788, the Constitution has now been signed.
Another notable year was 1791. The Bill of Rights was added.